Hello and welcome to K2 Futures. Today is Tuesday, August the 14th, 2012. I want to go over a recap of trade that we did today in the Emini. I'll quickly take a look at major components of the market first. If we look at a longer term chart here, we actually posted on our website. The last post was about here on the 8th. So we're sort of expecting a move up into this zone here. There's a zone between the 1405 to 1413, which are the March, April, May 2012 highs. It's also a short while ago, at least, it was the top of the channel here. Now it's pretty quickly becoming the top of the inner channel, which on numerous occasions we have failed at. Whether we get a blow-off move to the 1430 area or not remains to be seen. So we're looking to pretty much stay long the market, or the long sort of side, until we get up to these higher probability resistance areas. And today was such a day. And another thing that had us looking to the short side today was the VIX. And here's a chart of the volatility index, the VIX, and if we take a look at this, we see here back in March, April, when we did in fact see these highs in the market, we see the VIX low was at 1366. And was sort of all of these lows came in around 1360 to 1420. Yesterday we closed at 1367, so exactly the same as on March 16th. So 5 months later, almost to the day, we had the lows put in yesterday, and one would think that there should be some sort of a bounce at least, which we got today. So getting back to the chart to see what we were expecting today, we were looking up around this 09 to 13 area. Sort of wanted to wait and see how things played out after retail sales and so forth. We see the first largish volume of the morning come in here at 9:36, and that high volume was to the downside, so we had moved to the downside, then a retracement here. And if we take a look at what type of retracement it was, we'll chuck a fib on there, 786, and we can see that the retracement didn't quite make it even to the 707, which is something we watch of the overnight. However, if we go to an intraday chart, and we look at the 786 retracement here of the morning high to the morning low, we made it back to the 786 and just a little bit above it. So that's where we're looking to go short today. If we got back to the 786, given that we had strong volume in the morning here, which was the first move of the day, and was sort of, at very high levels in the market. The VIX was at the lows on the close last night. So we're anticipating sideways to down today. And entry, as you can see, was here just before lunch, 12 o'clock Eastern. And if the move had played out our way, which it did, we were looking to close out right at the end of the day, the second half of the position. So we had a stop up around here, which was only 2 points, and we really didn't want the market to start tracking up above these highs, which was some resistance overnight as well. So we had a fairly tight entry, and we took one off just for a point there at 0550. That reduced our risk down to almost nothing, and kept our stop up here and just let this ride. And as you can see, it did nothing through the lunch period here, and then we got our sell off and closed out at 99 1/4. Just a couple of minutes or so before the close, we got a washout move here. As you can see, all of these dots here, I just marked up today just for conversation purposes. These are all the heavy volume bars for today, and they all came on red down bars. And of course the final one for the day, as you can see, it was a washout move here from 99.75 to 97 1/4, and it was actually lower volume than the previous down bar. So we very quickly moved stops down to this area here, 1401 area, and then just decided to get out as it was starting to reverse. So we met our target, which was down here in the 786 zone of the overnight lows to today's highs. So we're sort of looking for a retracement down into this blue zone, 786 zone. It was a sort of a cautious short trade, not wide stops or anything, because the market is very strong at the moment. You've got to be a bit careful on the short side and wait for fairly good levels, because lately all of the dips have been buying opportunities, but we're starting to get to some elevated levels, and so you have to be cognizant of the fact that we could get a sell-off, especially with the VIX down in the hitting the lows, the same lows as March, April. Of course, we can always go lower as the market drifts higher, if that's what's going to happen, perhaps in August, who knows. But the odds were fairly good for a little bit of a sell-off today. It was only, what did we get, 06 to 99, about 7 points on half and a point on the other, but not a bad day, so that turned out quite nicely.